Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Fangirls Only. This week's special guest is Rebecca Lappa. Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So before we start, do you want to introduce yourself? Like tell us a little about yourself or anything?
Sure. Hey everybody. My name is Rebecca Lappa. I am a singer-songwriter from uh, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I guess I just released a new single today on February 24th, and it's called Blue Lips, and it's an indie pop song. Yeah.
It's awesome. So, as you said, your song Blue Lips literally just came out today. So congrats on the song. It's actually really good. I was
Oh,
listening
thank
to
you.
it. Can you tell us a little bit about the song and what it's about?
Yeah, sure. Um, So basically, this song is about loving the wrong person and hoping that the relationship that you have with them is going to turn into more than it is. It's about being in a friends with benefits relationship. And I used kind of like the Canadian winter landscape to express um, I guess, the lack of care that the other person in the relationship is showing to the singer. Yeah.
Oh, that's very relatable. Okay. So, what was your creative process when you were making a song?
Well, I was inspired. Have you heard the song Daddy by Charlotte Cardin?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, she's another Canadian artist. I was inspired by the syncopation and like the up tempo beat that was in her song when I was writing this, and so I decided to create a more like up tempo like music to go along with it. I really wanted like a driving beat that people could dance to, and yeah, I was really just inspired by Canada, and I wanted to write something about a snow queen, but it turned into this. So yeah,
Very completely different things. Snow Queen and relationship. Very
yeah, it transformed along the journey. Yeah.
okay. So, what do you see for the future of your music and yourself?
Well, I mean, at the moment, I am also completing my music therapy internship. So I'm hoping by June, I will be a certified and licensed music therapist. So that's something that I'm working on. And also, I have two more singles coming out as well as an EP in May. So I guess that's coming up for me. I'm going to be showcasing at Canada Music Week in June, and then just working on getting a tour together for the fall. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. So, when did you start making music, and do, do you think it changed or impacted your life in any sort of way?
yeah. So I guess I've been writing music since I was around 9 years old. I've always loved storytelling. Stories have always been very interesting to me. Um, and music has always also been like a way for me to get out emotions and work through things on my own without having to involve other people. It also gives you a space to do that and then leave it there and go on with the rest of the things that you have to do. Um, but I've been singing since I was very young, and I started playing shows um, around 12 or 13. I went to my first open mic. And I guess the second part of that question was how has it changed my life? Yeah. I guess, I mean, without music, um, I feel, I feel like I would just be a completely different person. Music has, again, been a safe space for me for a long time. And without having music as like a coping mechanism for various things that have happened to me, um, I'm not sure where I would be right now. Also, obviously, like playing lots of shows and stuff, and doing that type of stuff um, meant that I spent a fair amount of time um, as a teenager, um, I guess, away from my peers because they were out partying and like going to people's houses and goofing off, and I was working, so it was just very different. I feel like I have I guess, a different perspective on childhood um, and what people can accomplish during that time than I guess a lot of other people. So yeah.
So, is there an artist that you were dreaming to collaborate with, like on the top of your bucket list?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, originally, like my goal was to be a songwriter for other people, or with other people. So I feel like really anybody that I can collaborate with is great. I've done a bunch of co-writing with other artists, such as like Laura Ryan. She's an artist in Toronto, and I've been a part of various different songwriting camps and stuff. So really, I'm open to anything with anybody. I love writing in lots of different genres, not just pop. So yeah.
That's great. So, similar to the last question, but say you were to go on a tour with like any artist, who would that artist be?
Ooh, that's a good one. Um, I mean, I have a lot of like favorite artists. Um, so I mean, somebody that sounds kind of similar to me, I think it would be really great to do a tour with Maggie Rogers. Um, I've been compared to her by a couple different people, at least like her first album anyway, not her newer stuff. So that would be really cool. Just because I'd love to see like how she interacts with the audience and um, like the various things that she does. Yeah.
That's awesome. So that was all the questions. So thank you so much for coming on. It's great having you.
Yeah, no, thanks so much for reaching out to me and setting this up. I really appreciate it.
No problem. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too. Fangirls out.